This is something both hitters and pitchers, I think, will get a lot of value out of, and something you need to be thinking about every time you're in the box or you're on the pitcher's mound. Level. This is why. Picking up on our last videos, talking about different swing planes and how pitchers can attack those swing planes, I thought it would be important now to talk about tunneling, pitch tunneling. And this is applicable to both pitchers and hitters. One, for pitchers, learning how to use certain pitches and locations that you hit to use other pitches off of those locations. And for hitters, knowing how a pitcher is going to attack you based on the pitches they've thrown you. Now, this is a little bit higher level thinking. This is something you're going to see at the college level and professional level. So if you're a high school player in the recruiting process right now, this is something that you can start utilizing, preparing for getting to college baseball and what you're going to be seeing. So pitch tunneling, pretty straightforward. You throw a fastball high in the zone, strike one, throw a breaking ball off of that fastball that can land, down near the bottom of the zone. It's going to come out looking just like your fastball in that same tunnel and going to drop off. So using tunneling to decide where to throw your pitches, really it's a good idea based on where you threw your last fastball. Okay, can I tunnel a pitch off of that that's going to fool the hitter? So your basic, one of the first things you'll learn as a pitcher and as a hitter is something that'll be used against you is a guy that throws that fastball at the top of the zone. Your four-seam type guy with ride that's got good spin is going to live in the top of the zone, trying to get you to chase and swing underneath that pitch at the top of the zone. A great pitch to throw off of this fastball at the top of the zone is a curveball, a slider. Curveball really is the best because you can start it here and it's going to break down towards the bottom of the zone. Got to be careful with the slider because it's going to have less movement, and so you don't want to throw it at the top of the zone necessarily. At least in the middle, you want to use this more on the outer third if you throw a fastball there. You start your fastball in the outside corner, you get a strike there at the top of the zone, throw a slider off of that to come back more towards the outer third. Now, really the best one in baseball for me and the most classic combination of pitch tunneling is that fastball near the bottom of the zone. So we'll throw, this is kind of the belt high pitch. You throw a fastball down here. Great pitch to throw off of that is a changeup starting in the same spot. So you throw that changeup, it starts right here, and it ends up dropping out of the zone, and you can get a chase on that. Because from the hitter's perspective, guys, and this is the key, you have to think about what pitches look like out of the hand to hitters. You're facing a guy with really big velocity, you have to make that decision very fast. So if you just threw him a fastball at the bottom of the zone and he's down 0-1, it's a great time to come with a changeup or a slider in the same spot because now he knows I got one more strike before 2 strikes. I got to make sure I swing at a pitch in the zone. If you do throw that pitch at the bottom of the zone and it breaks out of the zone for a ball, good chance you're going to get chases on that. So if you're a pitcher at home, it's not about setting it up really. It's about, okay, where did I throw my last fastball or where did I throw my last breaking ball? Can I use another pitch in that same tunnel and try to get a chase or a swing and miss? For hitters, another one that's really something that happens a lot is a guy will throw, if you're a left-handed hitter facing a right-handed pitcher, he'll throw that gap fastball, meaning he's got 2 strikes on you. He's trying to just steal a strike by purposely throwing it a little bit off the plate, trying to get the umpire to give it to him. If the umpire doesn't give it to him, a great pitch to come with is that slider starting in the same spot. That's going to break back over the outside third in the bottom of the zone. And a lot of times you're going to freeze the hitter on that. And even if you don't get the freeze, he's going to see it off the plate. And so his first reaction is going to be it's a ball. And then he's going to have that late kind of panic swing to try to put it in play or try to foul it off. Always think about guys, and it's a lot like in one of my previous videos where hitters, you're trying to set pitchers up based on what you did in your last swing. It's the same thing here with pitching. Based on the last pitch I threw, is there a breaking ball? Is there a changeup I can throw off of that tunnel that's going to be really effective? Now, the caveat is you got to be able to throw it in the same spot pretty consistently. So this is, again, it's more of a high-level thing, but if you're a pitcher at home and you can do this consistently, you're going to get a lot of freezes from hitters and a lot of awkward swings, usually for strikeouts. Hitters, very important. You know the pitcher's repertoire that you're facing. Is this a guy that can backdoor slider me? Is this a guy who with 0-2, he may throw that gap fastball to set up the backdoor slider? Is he going to throw me an inside fastball, 0-1, to freeze me for strike 2, and then throw that back foot slider that breaks down under my back shoulder? So this is something both hitters and pitchers, I think, will get a lot of value out of, and something you need to be thinking about every time you're in the box or you're on the pitcher's mound. Is this pitcher have the repertoire to do the backdoor slider? Is he a four-seam curveball guy that can throw that 0-2 fastball up out of the zone to try to get you to chase? And if you don't, he comes back with the breaking ball off that tunnel to freeze you and try to steal strike 3. Let me know in the comments what you think, guys. Again, if you're in the recruiting process right now at 25 or 26 and you're looking for help, go to our website, elitesportsadvising.com. On the front page, you can fill out an eval request. We'll meet with you, talk about what we think your options could be as far as talent compared to what the colleges maybe you'd be a good fit at, and we can go from there. But appreciate you guys supporting the videos. Stay tuned for the next one.